We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Baltimore Orioles. Major League Baseball on MLB Network is next. Jonathan Villar is at the plate now as he looks at strike one. And he misses with it, 1-1. Game time temperature here an even 60 degrees. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Chop foul over towards the dugout. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Here's another 1-2. Another one sent foul.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there. Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats. That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
Hard on the ground towards short. Taken in by Machado. And he's retired here, 1 away. Here's Neil Walker, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year.
Walker.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Walker waits on the 1-0. This is on the ground over to first. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. Coming to the plate now, Christian Yelich. Man at first for him following the 1-out single. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one. Throw over to the bag, and he'll dive back in safely. Ready with the 0-1. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Now a move over to first, and they got him. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Castillo is after it, and that ends the inning. Here's Craig Gentry. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The Orioles, left fielder Craig Gentry.
Here's a blooper out toward left center. Hernandez onto the grass, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Now to the plate, Tim Beckham. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Called strike over the outside corner. And Harold, as we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight, been a fairly decent start to the year, 3-2 in their first 5.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw to first takes care of Beckham for the second out of the inning. Here's Manny Machado now. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Into the windup and the pitch. And a curveball that time that broke too low. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
That's a good changeup. Got him to swing early in it. Now you got him set up. You can go back with the hard fastball or double it up with another changeup.
2 out, nobody on. Again, he sends it out of play. This one's down to third. Oh, just a brutal hop, and it goes right by him. In now, Mark Trumbo. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Starts him out with a cutter, and he gets him to swing through at 1 strike. The 0-1 pitch. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Well, now's when he gets nasty. He's 0-2, and you know he's got 5 pitches in his arsenal to put him away. It's almost impossible for the hitter to sit on anything.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Got him swing. In now is Lorenzo Cain. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Center fielder number 6.
Hit on the ground toward the left. A dive, and he knocks it down. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Lifted in the air to center field. Jones is under it. And that's the first out of the inning. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Digging in, Cesar Hernandez. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. A double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3, but it's not in time and the inning will continue. Ready now, number 7. First trip to the plate for him in the ball game. And he takes ball 1. Has a look, now the pitch. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. Gentry is under it and he makes the catch. Stepping in, Chris Davis. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Looking up is Kane. Gone to lead off the inning. Here's Jonathan Scope now. Into the windup and the pitch. Tries to go the other way as this is hit in the air down the right field line. And this is taken out there by Braun for the first out. In now is Pedro Alvarez. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Here comes the first pitch. Now this is chopped fouled at home plate. It's 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Now the pitch. Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Under it, VR, and there are 2 away now. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And standing in the fine center fielder, Adam Jones. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat. 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Kane is under it. And that ends the inning. So striding in, Ryan Braun will lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Ryan Braun.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. A little bouncer. That's a foul ball. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Hellickson is there for it. 1 out. Now at the plate, Stephen Vogt, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Vogt.
Into the windup and the pitch. Now a flare out toward right center. Scope to look this one in, and there are 2 away now. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jonathan VR. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Wellington.
Ball 1.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
And this will be fouled away. 1-2. Here it comes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss got him reaching. Vogt's got it. And he makes the throw to first. Castillo is retired, and there's 1 away.
Next for the Orioles.
Stepping in and ready for another shot. Craig Gentry. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Curveball that time, not even close. 1 out, nobody on. On the ground to the left side. And into left field for a 1-out hit. Digging in to try it again. Tim Beckham. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And a pitch out. Nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. There goes Gentry. Pitch inside. The throw. The tag, and he is out at second. Here it is on 3-1. Turned on down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. So the 2-out hit here extends the inning for Manny Machado. Striding in once again, Manny Machado, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. Fouled straight back. 2 out with the man at first. Fastball called strike. 1-2.
We are watching him reach back and just challenge it with the fastball. Now we got a 1-2 count, and that's 3 fastballs in a row.
And he lays off it to even the count. 2-2. There he goes. Skied into straightaway right. Braun has a read on it. And that's the 3rd out. Digging in the switch hitter, Neil Walker. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Baseman, Neil Walker.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Grounded back up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. In is Christian Yelich. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Way out of here as it bangs off the gate. Striding in, Lorenzo Cain.
Center fielder number 6. Lorenzo
into the windup and the pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Now a swing and a fly ball. Trumbo on the run. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Into the box now, Travis Shaw. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit hard toward the right side, but a good play by the first baseman. Here's Mark Trumbo now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
4th for the Orioles. Right fielder, Mark.
Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. Trumbo will take the turn and head for second now. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Digging in, Chris Davis. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. That's inside. 2-0.
This guy's feeling good about his game. He's already homered, and now he's sitting there in a 2-0 count. I guarantee he's thinking, I'm going to launch another.
Kane patrolling center makes the play. 1 out. Standing in, Jonathan Scope. He flew out in his last at-bat. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Clearly they're not trying to give him anything to hit, are they? I mean, everything's away, but he's sitting 2-0. Let's see if he extends and maybe looks outside to drive some.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
And he comes back with one down and in for ball 3. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Up next
In
for the
now is
Orioles,
Pedro Alvarez.
designated
So
hitter,
far 0 for 1 with a
Pedro
flyout.
Alvarez.
This one is launched. Look at this. And bye-bye, that one's gone into the bleachers. Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And here's a ball hit in the air. And Walker will put this one away. And ready for another chance. Cesar Hernandez comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Hernandez.
Hit out towards second. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away. So coming to the plate, number 7. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. The pitch. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Lifted in the air to center. Jones is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Here's Ryan Braun now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. On the ground up the middle. Machado has it. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Here's the 1-1 delivery. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
That's that controversial pitch right there. It's in the zone. Should be called a strike by the book. But it's not a strike in baseball. Not in the big leagues anyway.
And that's a fair ball as it'll head toward the scoreboard. Digging in once again, Craig Gentry. A hit in 2 tries so far. On its tailor-made to short. 6, 4, 3, and they turn the double play. Digging in and looking for more, Tim Beckham. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. 2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. If this 2-hitter finds a way on, it really sets up the very good middle part of the order to do some damage after all.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Stephen Vogt comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Into the windup and the pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Jones is after it. He can't get there as it falls in. And he's going to make it there. Barely, as he's into second base with a double.
Now batting.
Here's Neil Walker. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. A throw behind the runner at second. Don't want to forget about him. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. And that is off the first base bag. And that's a fair ball as it's through into right field. And the run will score from second as they cut it to 1 at 3-2 now. And they won't get an out from this as he's able to reach on a play that you just don't see very often. Christian Yelich stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. Now for Walker, he picks up double number 2 on the year. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Hit hard up the middle. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away. So stepping in, Lorenzo Cain, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Hit back toward the mound. Machado is there, and the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Here's Manny Machado now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
The shortstop.
And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
The good hitters, they don't usually have trouble with the low 90s fastball. He might have been looking for something else.
Now a curveball, but he might have flown open a bit. It's 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner. 2-2.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
Set to deal on 2-2. A fastball that just misses inside.
Well, he needs a shutdown inning right here, and it's not starting the way he wants. He's already down in the count big time. The last thing you want to do is start the inning by walking a guy and turning the momentum back to the other team.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Manny Machado is sent packing to begin the bottom of the inning. Oh, 0-1 count, and the pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Well, there's no doubt what he was thinking on those first 2 swings. Big power swings. Now he's got to dial it back a little bit and try to put that ball in play.
And Braun will handle this one for route number 2. Here's Chris Davis now. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Yelich is going to have room out there as. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Fly ball to straightaway left. Gentry has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Ready once again, Cesar Hernandez. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Swinging on the first pitch as he hits this one on the ground to second. On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away. Ready for another chance? Number 7. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Trumbo waits on it, and that's the 3rd out.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Here's Jonathan Scope now. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Second baseman.
In there, and it's 0-1.
Jonathan Scope.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And there's a base hit. So a chance for some insurance here to start out the home half of the 7th. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit. Digging in and looking for more, Pedro Alvarez. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And there's the 4th wide one. So now the double play for. Yeah, some movement out of the. He's set, and the pitch. Adam Jones is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kane is under it. The catch is made, and the tying run is going to tag from second. The relay throw, and he'll get into 3rd here on the fly out, so he's 90 feet away here with 1 gone.
Catcher.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 0-1 count and the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Boy, that's a tempting pitch right there. You got that runner on third base. You're looking for something to drive. You want the ball up. But it was a good layoff. Not the pitch he definitely wanted to hit, but it was tempting, no doubt.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute and hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Now batting.
Here's Craig Gentry. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Yelich is there, and he puts this one away. Here's Ryan Braun now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Brewers, right fielder, Ryan Braun.
Here's Hellickson back to work now as he jumps ahead of the first man to greet him here. It's strike 1.
That's a bad approach right there. Look, you may get that pitch later in the at-bat. If you're going to take a swing first pitch, it's got to be a ball you can drive. And that was not the pitch.
This is taken in by Trumbo, and there's out number 1.
Up next for Milwaukee.
Digging in to try it again, Stephen Vogt. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Line toward the gap in left center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Throw into second. And there's your tying run at second base with a 1-out double.
Third baseman, number 5.
So striding in, Jonathan Villar, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Now
Zach
for the
Britton
Orioles,
enters a little
number
earlier
85.
than usual.
Zach Britton.
In the dirt here. And no advance. It's ball 1. Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
A knee-high sinker. Tough pitch. Strike 1. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
The batter, number 15, second baseman
Neil Walker comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
Boy, the Brewers haven't done much up to this point. They need to get something going, and they need to get it going right now.
Scope will have plenty of room as he makes the catch. And there's a big out number 2. Domingo Santana will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Domingo Santana.
And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen.
Now pitching
Brad
for the
Brock
Orioles
is out from the
number
bullpen
35,
now as he'll make his first
Brad
appearance here on the season. In there for strike 1, 0-1. And a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. That's in there. And he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. And a slider swung on and missed in the... Striding in once again.
for the Orioles. Third baseman, Jim Beckham.
Now here's the pitch. In there, no balls and a strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And that sinking fastball didn't sink, it stayed high. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Digging in once again, Manny Machado. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate at strike 1. Line to the right side. Braun is there, 2 down. Ready for another shot now. Mark Trumbo. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Now here's the pitch. He lifts a high pop up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning. In now is Lorenzo Cain. He'll be the one to lead it off, needing 1 to tie in the top of the 9th. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. 2-0.
Well, he's got himself in a good count right now. Down 1, he's probably looking for something to drive out of the ballpark, maybe tie this game up.
Got his 2-0 fastball, but he was way behind. 2-1. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Don't speed up his bat here, Matt. 2 fastballs, he blew right by him. I would have to come right back with another fastball. Let's see what he does.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Lorenzo Cain becomes the first out in the 9th inning. And Jones will handle this one for out number 2. Digging in the switch hitter, Cesar Hernandez. He was a ground out victim last time up. Late swing and a ball line foul into the seats past the third base dugout. And that swung on and missed, so the Brewers are down to their final strike now. Jeremy Hellickson in line for the victory here if our current score holds. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And that'll get down for a 2-out single. So a great job on a 1-2 pitch to keep the inning alive. So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, number 7. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Now a long throw to third. And he is in there at third as the possible tying run. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double. Now at the plate, Ryan Braun trying to cash in here on this 2-out rally. Couple of men in scoring position with 2 away. Davis is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over. As we wrap this one up tonight, it's time to show our appreciation for the man you see there, Pedro Alvarez. Picture perfect there. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he played a nice game out there, as did some of his teammates, but he seemed to be the biggest difference maker, so he gets the nod in this one.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious